It's being reported, guys, that Prince Andrew is in a very dark spiral. He's not doing well with everything that is happening, and people are worried for his health. Hey guys, that's Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Daily and consistent content. Do subscribe. It's just one click. That's all you guys need to do. And let's get straight into this video where Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, no longer Prince Andrew, he's lost all of his titles, which I think is, a distraction, is reportedly in a very dark spiral after losing everything. Insiders have told Radar Online that there is a real panic behind the scenes due to the former Prince Andrew's mental well-being. The source stated that Andrew is now completely isolated and feels he's lost everything: his title, his home, his dignity. The family are terrified he might do something drastic. He's told people he has nothing left to live for. And I wish I had an ounce of empathy to care for the fact that Andrew is in a dark spiral. How many of these people, how many of these minors that Andrew has allegedly been with and harmed, let alone Virginia, who no longer is here with us, were going through or still are going through dark spirals because of this man's sick and twisted actions? I don't have any empathy for him. Never really did. One of the most embarrassing people from the royal family. And this Epstein scandal is something that he can never escape from. And that's exactly what I press on. And I'm glad that is continuing for him every 2-3 years. But all of this that he's facing is too little too late for me. Because the only thing that I'm waiting for is for this man to be behind bars. And when this man is behind bars and a trial takes place and he's criminally prosecuted, then he will suffer the consequences of his actions. Right now, I don't care about him having a dark spiral whilst he's still at the Royal Travel Lodge. Really don't give a damn, because he's still there living his fancy life, horse riding when he can. Lost a lot of friends, but he still, is living a fancy life with servants basically working for him as I even record this video. Another source noted that Andrew is broken and withdrawn. This was his final lifeline to any kind of purpose. The titles, the lodge, the sense of being part of something bigger was all gone overnight. He's humiliated, angry, and deeply depressed, and this comes after King Charles' decision to strip Andrew of his royal titles and evict him from Royal Lodge. A royal aide said of His Majesty's move, Charles had last decided to sever ties with Andrew. It's a harsh move, but it had to be done. The palace are genuinely afraid Andrew will shut himself off completely once he's at Sandringham. No one can say how he'll manage on his own. There's a real concern for his state of mind. People are basically concerned via Buckingham Palace that he might unalive himself. Wish I gave a damn, as far as I'm concerned, for somebody like Andrew and for the madness that this man has done to so many people and what he's been accused of. But I think that this would probably be some kind of ending for him. Just like what has happened to Epstein, it's quite mirroring when you have people who behave like this. There's a lot of nasty people on this planet who have accumulated a vast amount of wealth and will use it and abuse it in any way that they want to. We've seen it. We're seeing the files, getting successively leaked every single couple of days. It's just a lot more dark out there, which is why ignorance is truly bliss, because the more you know, the more just upset and frustrated you're going to be about this whole scenario. Now, Sarah Ferguson, guys, more bad news for her. Her children book has officially been cancelled. It initially was delayed and now it's been withdrawn from sale. Sarah Ferguson even having children's book to me is so sadistic and dark because, she was inviting Epstein to her 18th birthday of the children. She was begging that man for money, knowing what he was been accused of. Flora and Fern, Kindness Along the Way was the name of the book, was initially due to be published on the 9th of October, but was delayed to the 20th. But now, as of today, it's being revealed that it's been taken off the website. Nielsen IQ book data confirmed to the BBC that the title had been marked as withdrawn from sale. Her publisher, New Frontier Publishing, has not responded to multiple comments. I wouldn't even be surprised if they were not responding to Sarah. Last month, Waterstones Bookstore, which was a bookstore in the UK, said that they do not have a new publication date for her book either. So it just looks like it's just more bad news for her. Fired from Loose Women, charity ties were cut, and now your new children's book that was meant to come out now and bring you some money has also been cut. So I do wonder what Sarah Ferguson's going to be doing now, because last time I checked, these emails were showing that she was desperate for money, which means that she doesn't have money. So what are you going to be doing now for money? I would love to know. What are you going to be doing? What are you going to be doing for money? How are you going to get your money? Everything locked off. Queen Elizabeth isn't here to support you guys even more anymore. And dare I say it, this whole Andrew stuff is really truly damaging Queen Elizabeth's status and reign as queen. And she herself was never held accountable for her own actions on how she supported her demonic son, Andrew, and that she tax-paying money was given to Andrew to make that case be settled, 12 million. And Queen Elizabeth was never held accountable. She was never held accountable for the fact that she was supporting a pedo in the house and didn't give a damn about, you know, the actions of what he had done with Epstein. Even after Epstein was announced dead, Andrew and Elizabeth were seen smiling in a car. Why hasn't she ever been held accountable? And now her own reign as queen for the longest monarch is basically being embarrassed as of right now. It's being chipped away at with this Andrew stuff. And we hold Andrew accountable, or we try to do so. We're too little too late now. But people don't want to hold Andrew's mother accountable, Queen Elizabeth, and I don't know why. Because as far as I'm concerned, defending somebody like a pedo, you're just as worse. Do you understand? We got to have that conversation, guys. I know some of you guys are going to be like disagreeing with me, but we got to have that conversation, because that's not what she should have been doing. She should not have been publicly and privately supporting this man, because he could have continued to act this way and harm other minors and children, and that would be because the mother supported it. The mother paid the settlement. The mother helped this all go away. And people don't want to have that conversation, and I don't understand why, because we need to. If we're going to be talking about Andrew in these titles now, and everything's about Andrew in the papers, let's talk about the mother. Let's talk about the mother, please. And the Daily Beast have actually put out an article, talking about this and discussing how Elizabeth really isn't that great of a person if this is what was going on. And, I kind of agree. Andrew's despicable behavior was enabled at the highest level. Queen Elizabeth II is really to blame for Andrew's behavior, as well as Andrew. Both of them are to blame. He conducted that with his actions. She expedited it. She supported it. She protected it. She safeguarded it. So let's have that conversation, because it looks like we're not. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this royal video. Do subscribe to the channel, guys. Comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe. That's all you guys have to do. It goes a long way. I would really appreciate it. Follow me on my Instagram at Murad_Morali if you guys wish to catch up with my travels over there. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video. Whew, mess.